Hi, my name is James Manson, and I'm here to discuss three of the chapters that interest me the most. And the one is chapter one, and that's the assessment process, and that's when you gather information from the client and from maybe people that know the client, and get some kind of background of what what you expecting or to deal with, and maybe the help that you were expecting to help the client with. And I like the helping process, with emphasize attachment. And this is the caring cycle beginning to gain the confidence of the client so you can help them more effectively. So it's like for example, like the story about Travis, the 12-year-old boy. He had ADHD, which high deficit hypertension disorder, and no one knew. His teacher didn't know, so all she knew that he was getting in trouble, getting in fights, um, not paying attention, work wasn't being done, um, wasn't interested, So she just thought he was just not goofing off, and it wasn't because he had an illness. And sometimes you have to look for something other than that, what may cause the problem for the child doing that. And that's what I like, and they have like an inability like to even try to pay attention to whatever they're doing. So I really like that, and like getting into what's really going on, if I can, and how I can help and maybe help him be a little bit more effective in school, and deal with the issues that he have, and getting the help that he needs. That maybe his parents don't even know that, they might know it and then don't know where they can get the help at. Maybe I can help them with that. And that's in chapter one. And I think it's very important because I can set some goals. It's about talking about setting goals and, and, and like stage engagement, intake, like it's really like getting information, trying to gain the confidence of whatever client it is, so they can get to open up and maybe talk to you and tell you about, what they're going through, how they feel, and what they need. And like I said, and talking to some people that's with the client, a lot of times, friends, neighbors, family, that might give me a little bit more information than what the client's giving me. So that interests me in chapter one. And chapter five is, I like that because it illustrates a whole lot about, questions that you ask to get them to be more effective, get questions, answers out of the client, like the body position, future response, facial expression, such as like to respond, what am I hearing you? I'm hearing you say, and let them. In other words, like let them do the talking so that they can express themselves. But if it's something that you don't understand, then like give them. I would ask the question. Tell me more. Am I listening? Did you really say this? What you said, was it what I really heard? Would tell me what you really meant by that, and try to get more and more information. Where the client might just go ahead and open up and start talking a little bit more freely, and let you know a little bit more about what they're really trying to say, and observing things like the way they changing, the way they talking, if they're looking at you, like open-end questions, what's the same as the issue about the client, so they can be a little bit more comfortable of talking to you and being with you. And that's in chapter 5. And now chapter 4 is like the attitude. The attitude. I love that, the stage of cultural sensibility, and then that talks about attitude, such as like denial, knowledge. It talks about a whole lot of things the clients go through that maybe their parents just don't know about, because they be in a lot of denial. They be defensive. They minimize things. Their acceptance is real low, and their adoption stage, and all these are different stages that they may be going through and really don't know how to express themselves. And the questions will help me better understand and help them get out what they're really trying to say, and the knowledge that they have. So That's what really interested me was chapter 1, 4, and 5. You know, and hopefully that'll help me be a better, effective social worker in this field.